Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Iran makes arrest in Ukrainian airliner Shootdown. Airbus BelugaXL enters into service. And Orbis Flying Eye Hospital landing at Fun Aerospace Expo. I'm Sophie Herlock. Authorities in Iran have made several arrests in connection with the accidental shootdown of a Ukrainian airliner last Wednesday. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said those involved in the painful, unforgivable incident should be punished. Rouhani said in a televised speech the judiciary should form a special court with a ranking judge and dozens of experts. This is not an ordinary case. The entire world will be watching this court. Iran initially said the plane had gone down with the loss of all on board, many of them Iranian citizens, due to a mechanical issue. However, verified surveillance video appears to show 2 missiles hitting the plane. 3 days after the incident, Iran admitted the Revolutionary Guard had mistakenly shot down the plane thinking it was an enemy combatant. The incident occurred as Iran was firing rockets into Iraq as retaliation for the killing of Revolutionary Guard General Qasem Soleimani. No one in Iraq was injured during the missile attack. We'll be right back with Around the Patch.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip around the patch. Texas Turbine Conversions received a supplemental type certificate from the FAA for Hartzell Propellers high-performance 5-blade structural composite swept propellers for CASA 212 short takeoff and landing utility aircraft. The high-wing CASA 212 is unpressurized with a non-retractable undercarriage landing gear. It is ideal for short legs, regional airline service, and short takeoff and landing applications. Fired Boeing CEO Dennis Muilenburg is leaving the company with a $62 million compensation and benefits package, but will receive no severance pay. Muilenburg's compensation figures were disclosed in a regulatory filing last Friday. During this time, Boeing also released hundreds of internal messages containing harshly critical comments on the development of the 737 MAX, one of which said the plane was designed by clowns, who in turn are supervised by monkeys. FreeFlight Systems successfully obtained Mexican Civil Aviation Agency validation of their AML STC for the Avail Performance Package, a complete ADS-B solution for turboprop and light jet aircraft. The Avail package is a cost-effective way to help aircraft owners and operators in Mexico and Central America meet the automatic dependent surveillance broadcast requirements for mandated airspace. Lockheed Martin will deliver 50 C-130J Super Hercules to the U.S. government through a C-130J Multi-Year 3 award. The award comes as a delivery order under an existing indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity contract awarded in August of 2016. The Department of Defense awarded more than $1.5 billion in funding for the first 21 C-130J aircraft on the multi-year award. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Today is a new dawn.
With a new name.
Un nuevo logotipo.
A new factory.
Und einen globalen Kundenfokus.
We are Continental Aerospace Technologies, and we stand behind you.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
The Beluga XL has entered into service in order to support the ongoing production ramp-up of commercial aircraft programs. The aircraft made its first operational flight last Thursday. This is the first of 6 Beluga XL to begin working alongside the BelugaST predecessors, with the additional aircraft being introduced in between 2020 and 2023. Launched just over 5 years ago, the aircraft program was awarded type certification by EASA in November of 2019, following an intensive flight test campaign that saw the Beluga XL complete more than 200 flight tests, clocking over 700 flight hours. At 63 meters long and 8 meters wide, the Beluga XL has the largest cargo bay cross-section of all existing cargo aircraft worldwide. With a maximum payload of 51 metric tons, the Beluga XL has a range of 2,200 nautical miles. The Beluga XL is based on an A330-200 freighter, enabling reuse of existing components and equipment, and is powered by Rolls-Royce Trent 700 engines. The lowered cockpit, the cargo bay structure, and the rear end and tail were newly developed jointly with partners, giving the aircraft its distinctive look. The world's only flying ophthalmology teaching hospital will be making its inaugural landing in Lakeland, Florida at the Fun Aerospace Expo, taking place March 31st through April 5th. Orbis International's Flying Eye Hospital is an MD-10 aircraft that travels the world providing first-rate surgical services to those in need, as well as ophthalmology training, presentations, and live surgical demonstrations to eye care professionals in low and middle income countries. This third-generation eye hospital allows world-leading medical volunteers to travel and share their knowledge with and developing the skills of hard-to-reach communities that need it most. The Aerospace Center for Excellence and Orbis share the core belief of positive actions taken today impact the future. EASA's aerospace education programs and scholarships are addressing the ever-increasing demand for aerospace professionals. And that wraps up our show for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check us out on Twitter and on Facebook. For more aviation and aerospace news any time of the day, head over to aero-news.net. I'll see you tomorrow.